your way. Now, what we've got some new cars coming. You're gonna have to do me a favour, right? They're coming to your address. They cannot come.
Are you trying to get me killed?
They cannot come to my house. I have a strict 1 in, 1 out policy. I've told you that.
Get rid of some so you can take on new ones. You can't bring them in here. She's giving me a hard time as it is.
I know, but listen, your house is bigger than mine. You can keep it over there under that.
Are they small? Can I hide them?
Well, one of them is, to put it mildly, it's big, man. It's like probably we haven't got a car this big on the channel. Put it like that. So no, it's a bit of a big one.
Hello, welcome to Pop Along RC. I am Carl, this is Mark, and we are all about RC car racing. And do you know what? We travelled some miles at the weekend, didn't we?
Oh, we travelled some miles. We left the house at 4:30, so we got up at 4. We travel far and wide to do this hobby, don't we? Yeah.
Yes, we say pop along. That wasn't a pop along. That was a trek.
That was a trek along.
Anyway, so we decided to trek along to the indoor iconic kart.
Yeah, that was at Chippenham, and when we arrived, what a track, Carl.
What a facility. The hall was a great hall.
Great hall. Really well run event, wasn't there? There was about 100, it was over 100 competitors, weren't there?
Yeah, so there was 10 finals, 100 competitors, so it was a well-run indoor event. Probably the biggest indoor event we've been to date.
Yeah, without a doubt. Now, in terms of the cars we ran these cars here. These are the TT01Es running in the stock class. So it's a 21 turn.
21, core 21, yeah.
Core 21, I nearly forgot then. Core 21 motor and bare minimal kind of upgrades on it, really, if any, to be quite honest, apart from shocks and drive shaft. That's about it, right?
That's pretty much it.
Now, I ended up coming 7th in the A final, which I was quite pleased about, really. It was all right. Where did you come?
I can't remember now. Was it 8th or 9th in the B?
Yeah.
Should have come 7th, though, but I thought I was being lapped. And I wasn't being lapped. I was actually ahead of them, and I let them through. I actually got out of the way.
That was a very silly thing to do.
The thing is,
easily done,
because the track was so big.
Yeah.
It was quite hard to gauge who was where on the track, they were quicker than me, and they may have got past me by the end, but I didn't put up a fight. I got out of the way and let them pass. I was like, oh man! It wasn't until I saw the results afterwards
you realised
that I realised what had happened. But we put a fantastic video out of the event. Absolutely love that video.
Yep.
I've watched it a couple of times now. But there were a few comments saying, where'd you come in your races? We want to know a little bit more. Now, can we start with my race?
Go on then.
So, if you have seen the original video, you will know that I was having a bit of a mare with my car, and there's a bit of a theme going on with my driving at the moment. However, I did get to do some fun racing in the final. And I had one of those 0 to hero moments on the track. So, this is my first lap. I started out 10th on the grid.
Yeah. Just
snuck into the B final. Got off to an absolute banger of a start. And there was lots of carnage in front of me. And I literally just zigzagged my way up through the pack. Managed to get myself up into 5th place on the first lap.
Then
How amazing is that?
Then what happened?
Do you know what happened?
What happened?
We shot it from 2 angles. Let's have another look at that, because look at this. Absolute legend moment. Coming through, zigzagging through the field. Carnage going on in front of me. Making my way through. Just demonstrates that I know how to drive a car.
Then what happened?
Well, then I got taken out and I was back to the back again.
So you went from 0 to hero, back to 0 again, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well,
but do you know what? I had some really good racing on the track. We were doing some close racing, rubbing shells, sometimes rubbing shells a little bit too hard. But do you know what? It was a fun day. And I've been thinking about this, because if you guys are regular channels, my driving is not getting better, isn't it, boss?
No, your driving is dare I say, I have seen you drive better.
I have.
Is that that's a nice way of saying you got all rubbish, ain't you?
I have got a little bit rubbish, but I have a theory on that.
Go on.
So, if we just go by the last 6 months,
Yes.
I have run my TT01.
Yeah.
I've run my TT01 iconic car.
Yeah.
I've run an MB01.
Yeah.
I've run an MO5.
Yeah.
I've run my MTC.
Yeah.
I've run my Tamiya truck.
Yeah,
I've run a TT02 truck, a TT02.
Where's this going,
the
man?
RB10.
Let's just get on with the excuses. Come on.
I'm driving lots and lots of different cars
Right.
so that our viewers get to see lots of different stuff.
You know, this is it, isn't it? Because we run the channel, we don't necessarily. I mean, we don't run. If we ran one discipline, like for example, last year, I think. No, actually, when we started the channel, we run the TT01 week in, week out, and we got really good at racing this particular car, didn't we? But at the moment, and do you know what? I am enjoying it. All the new cars, all the new challenges, all the new tracks, all the new people we're meeting. I'm enjoying that more than I am winning the races.
Yeah. So if we look back over the last maybe couple of months, you've basically run that car,
Yeah.
and your buggy.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And you're getting pretty good at both of
Getting
those.
all right.
Whereas, yeah, I'm just all over the show at the moment. I do need to settle it down and maybe just pick one class that I put a little bit more effort in. However, I've got plans for the channel. I've got more cars coming.
Listen.
Because we've got to keep it varied. So, do you know what?
What?
You focus on the good stuff. I'm going to have a laugh for the time being. Because do you know what? I just enjoy racing cars. But my time will come. Anyway, so I was having a bit of a laugh. I was having a bit of a hard time. Your race, however, yeah, you did come, was it 7th in the A final?
I did.
However, you qualified 4th.
I qualified fourth in the A
overall.
final.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I qualified fourth, and out of, I think there was 32 or 36 drivers. 30,
It
something
might
like
have been
that.
30.
30.
Because there was 3 heats, wasn't there?
Like 3 heats of 10-ish, wasn't it? All right, let's say 30. There was 30 drivers, and we qualified fourth. That's not bad going, actually. And when I don't really put a lot of time and effort into this car, but do you know what's even better? Got the whole thing on video.
Okay, so what we're going to do now then
Go on.
is I think we should play the video. I've got it here on my phone.
Ah, yes, good idea.
We'll play the video.
Play the video.
You could talk about your race.
All
And
right.
talk to the viewers about what you were thinking, what was going through your head. Maybe reflect on some of the lines you were taking, some of the crashes that you had. Because you should have finished 4th.
I should have finished fourth, yeah.
But you threw it away.
All right, well, I'll tell you what. Let's make us really small and put us in the corner then. Can you do
Cool.
that?
Let's do that now.
Okay, good. Right, here we go. That's you there in the red
That's
hat.
me with
look.
the red
You're
hat.
there.
That is me marshalling.
With your
I was
high
actually
vis on.
just chatting to
And we're away.
Dwayne.
Go. Right, okay, here we go. First corner, little bit scrappy. Everyone tries to, I don't know, do they panic a bit? Anyway, we're away.
You actually lost 3 places and then got on back within 2 corners.
I know.
So you're actually back in 4th
That was
place
pure
now.
luck. This part here, straight line through there, bit difficult to see where I was standing. That's nice and tight. I'm happy with that. That's okay, and that's reasonable. Now, looking at the car, I can tell now, looking back, that A, it's undergeared, and B, I got the wrong tyres on.
It
that
was definitely
car is sliding.
understeering. You cannot get that car to turn in.
No. Overshot that. Therefore, I overshot that. The blue and white car's now gaining on me, and I'm thinking to myself, right, now I'm in a race. Now I've got to stay away from the blue and the white car. Plenty of space in front of me. I think they hit that, which completely put me off. That's going to be my demise in a little while. You'll see in a minute. So I'm pulling away from the blue and the white car at this point. The yellow car now that was grip roll on the tape. Now I thought to myself, the car's starting to grip roll, therefore I started to go slower through that section, took a little bit of a hit there. Now the blue and the white car's ahead of me, alright?
So you're now down to 5th place.
I'm down to 5th place here.
That was a good line through there. That was
a
really
good
nice.
line.
That was fast.
It's because it was slower though. I actually slowed down because I thought I was starting to grip roll in that point, so I kind of started to ease off.
Well, it was kind of getting slower on that turn. Actually allowed you to get a much faster exit because you weren't correcting.
Oh yeah, good point. So at this point, I'm still, I don't know, am I gaining? Perhaps not. There is one guy actually completely running away with this race, and he lapped everybody once or twice.
I think he's coming up behind you now.
He's coming up behind me now, and you'll see me pull out and let him through. There's no point even trying to race. I don't know what these guys are doing to make their cars so fast. I have absolutely no idea. Baffles the hell out of me. Maybe he's just a better driver. I don't know. But so I wait for him to go there, pull over, he's away, and I carry on. No point trying to race him. There's him basically, and then there's the rest of the field. Right, so yeah, all good up to this point. Where am I now? Still 5th, Carl? Do you think?
Depends whether this guy was behind you or not.
Yeah,
maybe you've gone 4th.
I couldn't work this out. Well, see, he grips roll on the tape as well. Now I'm starting to catch up with a few back markers, so I'm through. I was quite happy to get through here. And what he starts to follow my line, this lad, and therefore we match speed quite nicely. But the question is, can he stick with the line I'm taking? Because he's following me. If you watch, he's following every move I'm doing there. There he goes, and he's consequently exactly the same speed as me. I think the car is starting to slow a little bit here. I'm using very, very old lipos, and I think I'm starting to feel a dip.
Yeah, actually looking at those two cars going full throttle down the straight, he was closing on you. So
yeah, he was.
I don't know whether it was your batteries or whether he was just geared differently, but he was definitely quicker than you down the straight.
He was, wasn't
and
he?
this car coming through is coming through
right,
fast.
The green and the yellow
second place. Is he coming around to lap?
I'm not actually too sure what's going on here. I think he probably is lapping me. And then he nudges me through, which is fair, to be fair, honest, so he gets through, but watch this next bit. So he then grip rolls on the tape, and I'm now thinking, well, I'm not going to let you through now, because I've already done it once. But look what happens. No, we're good. That would have been nasty if it hit me there. He's desperately trying to get past me there, and I don't blame him. Now we've got a real race on. I'll shut the door a little bit here, because I'm thinking, well, I let you through once already. But this is where it goes all wrong for me. Bang. And that's it. My race is pretty much done there. And then I end up hitting the yellow car.
So that's 2 places lost. So that's down from 5th, 6th, 7th. So now you're back in 7th place.
And that's pretty much where I stay. I've got this other yellow car behind here. And he's like already won, basically. So tight lines. I'm starting to ease off a bit now because I know I'm approaching the 5-minute marker. And I'm not really going to do much damage in this part of the race. So I'm just sort of trying to close down the yellow car just for the sheer fun of it. And I think we're approaching the end of the race. I'm still trying to catch him, and I think I am a little bit actually. But the batteries are tending to die on me a bit. Like I say, these are old cells, and we just haven't put the time and the money into this class. And that's the race over. And I came 7th. So there you go.
Oh, pause. Do you know what? It was a good day out.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was a good day out. 4.5 to 5 hours in the car.
Yeah. I think...
bearing in mind, I was having issues with my car. So
you had ESC.
My servo broke.
Yeah.
My ESC broke. And because those things weren't working, I ended up crashing and I missed half a round. I actually got about 20 minutes on the track.
Yeah, I know.
20 minutes.
That said, we met a lot of new people. I always enjoy meeting people at these race meetings. Like-minded folks.
Like-minded people, share an interest.
Yeah.
And it's always good to catch up, talk about their gadgets and gizmos.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
All the stuff, because there was some serious tech in those pits.
There are people that I've always said I understand when people take it seriously because it's a hobby that some people do take seriously. Do we take it seriously these days? Not really. I used to get a bit stressed on the old rostrum and that.
I think out of the two of us, you take it more serious than myself.
Well, I enjoy it. I don't do anything else with my money. You know,
No.
I don't go down the pub or anything like that these days. That's not my bag, baby.
And do you know what? I'm a photographer as much as I am an RC racer, so I actually quite enjoy the editing process, and I do put unhealthy amount of hours into the editing process and getting the videos out as quick as I do. So
really, the channel comes first, and the racing comes second. I think that's what we've established through making this little video, haven't we? Really?
We have indeed, especially for me. But you know what? I do need to get back to focusing on one class at some stage, because it's not nice. It's not nice losing all the time. No. But equally, I want to make great videos, and I want to get great content, and I want to get varied content. So put it in the comments down below. Do you want to see me get better at driving, or do you want me to keep pushing out a variety of content so that you guys have got lots of different things to enjoy?
Exactly. Well,
taking one for the team, innit, boss?
So I hope you like that little video there. If you do, like, subscribe, share it, hit the old ding dong bell,
and we'll see you again soon.